Gentlemen, welcome to the Millennium stage. Show some love. And welcome to All City, the end of the spring session student showcase for the Words, Beats, and Life Academy. This edition is called Rep Your Hood, because this session we ask students to explore their identity, their community, and the impact that the places they come from have had in shaping and influencing them as artists. Most of the performances will be on this stage, but please don't forget to take a look at the visual arts, the portfolios, and the chests in the back. I am one of two voices you'll hear tonight. I'm Raquel Rob Brown.
And I'm Patrick Washington, a.k.a. Black Picasso of the almighty PoMCs. Yeah.
Coming first to the stage are students from our new Aged Out Ensemble, a young adult poetry class taught by Miss Sage Morgan Hubbard. Give a round of applause for Ishmael Reeves, Alpha Scholarship winner Francis, along with Kosi, Alexa, and Raymond.
My body was not born with rights. The day that I was brought to this land, I was told, truly owning something was impossible, for how can one object own another? I try and navigate a world constructed by men who see my body as a tool when really it is an instrument. It is music. It has been my ticket as I passed through underground railroads, gave my vagabond heart a home in which to stay, provided sanctuary for a spirit in need of mending, a second chance to a life once worth ending, my music. Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Oh.
Every day there's reggae under 10 roofs attached to bamboo. These are the lands my ancestors crossed, that baptized me twice in El Rio Numambe, gave me my first tattoo, mi espíritu es más grande que mi cuerpo. The lands that taught me how to live, showed me the beauty I possess as an American by way of Latin America, by way of the Caribbean, by way of the United Kingdom, by way of Mama Africa. The lands that whispered, rain season comes and goes, and revealed me to myself, me to myself.
Like sunshine, she's unappreciated. And I need to let her know before it's twilight that her warmth saved me from the blizzard this city could show me. As it tried to freeze me into place, this melody has been teacher, protector, like a mother to me, and has played those roles for far too many other children, embraced by arms of passion and safety, cradled by a rhythm on days where I felt as hollow as a djembe, waiting for someone to beat the tradition into me so that I could fill the room with smiles that have always been mine, or shine like the day I was born, or just to know, although my exterior not made of gold, still holds someone's ears like I paid for it. Con eso ritmo, with that bass. A slap tone from home that reminded me too much of my mommy, telling me to be myself. Words that can excavate my clinginess to comfortable when I was too afraid to be alone. I couldn't hear the beauty of my heartbeat over all the city.
Chop, chop. Ha! It sounded like walking through the rain. More so a run, in hindsight, all 2020 yet faint the memory. Seemingly a restless wind, a crashing storm to hold such an inspiring angry. They say the songs round my way sound sloppy, murky and brown, mud music. Must have named it Go twice just in case we may have suspected we belong here. Offbeat, bounce, crank, like symphony of gnawing teeth and more excuses to stay here. Alive.
My music soothed mothers mourning the losses of their sons to strange fruit. taught them that it was a tree that was already rotten as its roots are planted in a stolen ground. Then music stayed up with them through the nights, humming melancholic woes. My music has been rebirthed through movements and renaissances. It is the adrenaline and fuel of a people told not to move. It is what clenches fists and raises them high, yet also lets them down to bring hands together. Music is what has brought us all together. It has accompanied us in our journey from object to personhood, the only hood left ungentrified by manifest destiny. How beautiful it is.
The rain comes and goes. How beautiful it is.
Arms of passion, arms of safety.
How beautiful it is.
The memory, seemingly a restless wind.
How beautiful it is.
To know we've never been nameless.
We've always been home. We've always been artists.
Give it up for the backbone of hip-hop culture, the DJ. On the ones and twos, we have Katie, DJ Did It, recipient of the Diamond Cutter DJ Scholarship, and Pierce, a.k.a. DJ Describe. Let's go!
feel like I just seen the sun for the first time. You made my life bright cause you shine. It's me and you, baby, it's our time. I'm living my dream, girl, cause you mine. Got me skipping down the street and singing love songs all out of key. I didn't smoke none, but I feel so high, and I know why. It's a love thing, it's got to be. Your heart's on lock and I got the key. It feels like I just won the lottery, 'cause I got my girl and she got me. You my new obsession. You my new obsession. You my new obsession. You my new obsession.
What you wanna do, baby? Where you wanna go?
Shout out to the instructor, DJ RBI, y'all.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, so now's the part where we get loose. All right, so everybody, if you're in your seats, limber up, you know, do a neck roll real quick, wiggle your fingers. All right, we're gonna give it up for the hip hop dance class. They have spent the last 7 weeks preparing for this moment, all right? Kennedy, Alana, Ismail, Amira, and Jasmine are about to leave it all on the floor, y'all. So let's show them some love. Y'all ready for them? Give it up right now. Instructor Brandy.
This shit that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. 'Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. 'Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch.
Woo! So, I'm out of breath back here because I did the whole routine with them. Y'all didn't see that. I get to tell you that. And It has to be true because you didn't see it. Rep Your Hood Poem Scholarship winner and the Riverside Center Poets. Coming next to the stage, y'all, is Miss Samantha Jackson, winner of the Ishmael Reeves Alpha Scholarship, followed by Morgan and Tony, my small fries from Riverside, y'all. Show them some love.
I come from my parents. I'm what happens when oil and water are forced together to make a bloodstream and fire and ice are forced together to make a heartbeat. I am a bleeding contradiction. The sadness after swollen knuckles, a paradox of pretty purple bruises. I come from drowning love and loathe in the same ocean and being mad when nothing floats. I come from silent destruction. You know, those black and white silent movie car explosions, those slow motion moments, when you can see a tragedy about to unfold before your very eyes and before you can even try, it's already too late. I come from brown plains of grass knowing neither side is greener because I come from forest fires and freezing tundras, but they are both breathtakingly beautiful. People will try to tell you that hell is the hottest place to exist, but that's only because you never met my mother's insides. She holds a fire that can melt 1,000 aortas if she wanted, but being hesitant amongst the cold world, she kept her heat hidden. Because people tend to associate such magical qualities to a tiny devil and a passive-aggressive smile. The only reason people like us seem small is because people like us forget to eat sometimes. We refuse to feed our ego because God forbid someone else might need it. We're thoughtful like that. My mother taught me, if you can't handle the heat, then stay out of the kitchen. So if we just stay here, where we're supposed to be, no one would blame you for them being hungry. No one would have to wither away like we do. Fires need oxygen to keep going, and I tend to run out sometimes. I come from it's complicated. I come from the feeling of forcibly fitting and being shoved in the slight holes in the dense air because nobody wants to deal with the kid with feelings and emotions and a type of sensitivity that arises out of the simplest things, like when she's on the metro and she smells her dad's scent from 6 years ago on the man sitting in front of her. She catches herself leaning forward to marinate in the stranger's fragrance for the instant that he's there, and in an instant he is gone, and I miss him. He's gone, and I miss him. And I don't know how or why I remember his scent, but not his smile. Maybe because becoming acquainted with his chest against my face, screaming to stay away from her was the only thing that kept that little fire possible. It was the only thing keeping me from the complicated tundra of my father. That was way back when I was scared of frostbite. Now I have heat stroke, way back when, and I still remember all of the tiny apartment tantrums that woke the neighbors and created mini earthquakes in the pavement. Doors ripped off his hinges because a little overbearing with the question for everything. You couldn't pull the wool over a man's eyes who spent half his life raising the sheep. I still remember all of the chairs thrown and the threats that froze our skin in place. Did we ever try to crawl out of them? I don't think he knew what warmth was. Being apologetic wasn't his forte, and he surely didn't come from the sugar-coated things that resembles the sun. The golden, golden sun rays or the ocean. The warm, warm waters or any of the favorite things in between that. But now, if favorite things were equivalent to the things that hold the smelliest scent of pain, then that changes a lot of things, because in that case, me and my dad sure have a lot of favorites. My favorite thing has always been that old cologne, and I've always been his favorite child. My dad taught me how to survive in the snow when everyone else runs from sub-zero. He taught me how to shove my snow down anybody's throat, and if they don't like it, they can choke on the ice that was hidden inside, because we're clever like that. Now, I moved a lot when I was little, so I don't come from places. I don't come from the hood. I don't come from suburbs. I don't come from places. I come from feelings. I come from things. I come from the cold and the heat, from metaphors and similes, from only speak when spoken to, stay in your kitchen because you're only needed to feed feeling, but I come from simultaneously short tempers, anger, homelessness, misguided love, and all in all, a lot of other toxins that clouded the oxygen around me. I come from all of the things that were never said as they suffer from hunger in the third world countries of this analogy. I'm sorry. I try not to forget you. It's just hard to capture everything, the essence of my being in a simple poem. And I know I don't speak much, but it's hard to speak when there are burning butterflies in my stomach, engulfed in my mother's spirit, and engulfed in my mother's spirit, rumbling like Mount St. Helens, and right above are my Arctic lungs, echoed with my father's tongues, flavored in monarchy and the sun, trying its hardest to peek out from under the snow just because it wants to let you know that it loves you. And I love you too. Both of you, I still do. And it's breathtaking how much that's true. Taking breaths 7 years later, and the air is still just as dense as I remember. I can't breathe in this thick air because I come from my parents. And they taught me a lot of things, but learning how to breathe peacefully was just never one of them. Thank you.
I see blue skies every day when black children like me play. Blue skies turn gray when I hear shooting around my way. My mother cooking and cleaning and putting a roof over my head. Sometimes I get scared when I hear that another black child is dead. Division and Clay is where I live, where they divide us and mold us together into thugs on television. But TV don't know who I am. I am blue skies, the child of God, the great I am.
I'm from 50th Street, where black boys just wearing black and cops meet. I hear sirens that sound loud. I look up in the clouds. I guess what it is? It's just none of my biz. I see police trapping black guys. It's so crazy. It's like I never seen a surprise. I hear gunshots and church bells. It's like I'm living in heaven and hell. That's 50th Street, my hood, where it's not all bad because I'm good. Word.
I got a little excited. Just a little bit. That's the Small Fries from Riverside. One more time for Samantha Jackson as well, y'all. This is history in the making. You're about to see, if I had some light, I'd tell you what you're about to see. You're about to see the first music video produced by our digital media students for the students in the MC class. This is the beauty of having all the elements of hip-hop in one program. This video is by Ephraim Ramirez.
Yo, before you back up against the wall with a last call and a tall order of a beverage, search your life and feelings for leverage, even when you feel desperate with extreme measures. When life is testing, ain't no second guessing. So we sitting here on the mic with the class and professing.
My feet planted firm as the world steady turns. The only lesson that I learn is don't back down. Amongst the inner city kids where the real monsters live, you can surely catch a big going after the crown. The glitz and the glamour, we don't sleep on no blammers. In the city of the chocolate where we don't back down. We can build, we can chill, it depends how you feel. The only words out my grill is don't back down.
Don't back down, we need to stand our ground. No time to fool around. The cop treat us like hounds, trying to keep us in the pound. So we gotta make a sound. Pero que ladre, pero no muerde. Citamos ser inteligente, rebelde y paciente. Soy el comandante, puedo tener miedo, pero nunca concedo a esos pendejos. Soy el mero mero y lo hago todo para mi pueblo.
Kung Fu rap flows in the battlefield of mental chess. People continue to wonder how I manage and to bless the old and the youth with the truth of the inner workings of this world, and they demand proof. If you want to know the process, consume it, savor the soup. Full of knowledge that I cook up when I'm in the booth. Inject it, taste it, just don't waste it. Don't ignore the reflections of reality, just face it. The apocalypse is not near, it's already here. Destroying your inconscience as it enters your ear. You can blame me as I am the cause of it. Start applauding it as an ego, forcing it, passing it. I'm talking about a bad acid. The whiz a non-plastic classic. Don't try to mask it, don't back down. Promote the prophetic sound as it haunts minds because it's sick of waiting to be found.
Back down, don't back down.
Peace, no racist, police, no justice, no peace.
Yes, beautifully framed. Shout out to the instructor on that class, Brother Ralston Smith. Yes. Okay, now here's the part I like. We're about to watch the MC performance, all right? Brother John, Turk, and Trevon are going to perform an original song. Put your hands together right now. Let these people know. The MC.
What's up, everybody? What's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna want y'all to get out y'all seats for this one because it's about to get real hyper up in here, y'all. Yo, throw them hands up. Throw them hands up. Throw them hands up. Throw them hands up. Hands up. Hands up. In the back, hands up. I'm in love with the mic, I can't master us. Most original cast are going, I am the last of us. Zombies want to bite the body of my lyrics and put me in hysterics. When they try to hurt my spirit, jealous freak shade as your hate creates ways for me to rip you on break beat cheapskates. Can't handle the luxurious imperialist, aka the notorious furious serious. My performer, why make a spherical hit? Keep the craft, you wonder how the miracle works. The crowd into a sense of being awake. You can rap about cake and getting half baked if you want. I'll continue to write a rhyme that will commit a quantum crime by stopping time. I realign the stars to elevate the universe because the raw many rappers to devastate. Not say rep yo, y'all say hood. Rep your hood. Rep your hood. When I say rep yo, y'all say hood. Okay. Rep your hood. Rep your hood. When I say rep yo, y'all say hood. Rep your hood. Rep your hood. When I say rep yo, y'all say hood. Rep your hood. Rep your hood.
I'm creeping out the creases and I'm feeling your weakness. The vibe is dead out here and I don't care for all you leeches. Cities filled with lost, open and love for clothes and sneakers while I'm trapped in my mind, hanging out in trippy beaches. Know for a fact that you don't see what I see. As a viewer in my brain, you need to go see a shrink. Okay. You cannot comprehend my grind. This ain't brink. And I'm asleep this hell called the DMV. Okay. And I'm an evil genius taking over the center. Yeah. Should have been left in a homeless shelter. Cause I think I was a part of writing Helter Skelter. In my past life and I'm a lethal weapon. Creeping out the cut to give y'all goosebumps. Yeah. Oral style will cry from stories I make up. And at this point in time I need to get a gun. Cause I'm sick of living amongst all you stupid punks.
When I say rep yo, y'all say hood. Rep yo. Rep your hood. When I say rep yo, y'all say hood. Rep your hood. Rep your hood. When I say rep yo, y'all say hood. Rep your hood. Rep your hood. When I say rep yo, y'all say hood. Rep your. Rep your.
Ain't making sense. We wildin' while the talented Tim siphoning all the Kim and dollars. Now we wildin' for chips. Get hip or dip. A 50 clip of slip if you trip. Follow your conscience is harder than the rhyme you fit. So I suggest you invest in something better than FSU. Moderate your token if you're smoking on edible. I'm telling you, natural hair don't mean you're rooted. I done seen perm minds diluting conic confusion. Beyond sight, going for mine, rhyming to play more. Younger kings and queens, listen hits, I need to say more. J.O.B.'s ain't nothing you really need, but best believe they make it easier to chase a dream. Cream, name of the game, ain't gon' love it. Our knowledge is starving without it, it's chicken nugget. Brothers and sisters struggling to stick your subject to the Mulan rules. I threw my dues, y'all can choose or to lose, alright.
Rep your. Rep your. Rep your. Yo, when I say rep yo, y'all say hood. Rep yo hood. Rep yo hood. When I say rep yo, y'all say hood. Rep yo hood. Rep yo hood. When I say rep yo, y'all say hood. Rep yo hood. Rep yo hood.
Yo. I just wanted to shout out real quick the poets that came to the stage earlier, Samantha Jackson and Morgan and Tony. Instructors, Patrick Washington and yours truly, Rob Brown. Yeah.
And now I am presenting, two of my babies. These are the poets. All right, we have Dominique Holder and Alexia Aline. Lexi is the winner of the Mark Lawrence Sigma Scholarship, so give her a hand. Ladies.
Rhythm and time morph my city. W by day, B by night, it's quiet. The only sounds we hear come from the other side of the city, the more exciting side. The lively, vibrant, stubborn blocks fighting against being gentrified side. Las calles cambian. ¿Qué canto dominicano hay en mi barrio? Sazón and witchcraft conceive me. Mastered flipping jengibre and a pen between the same fingers that wave at Mr. Walter, an elderly veteran from every war. Between the same fingers that push up these push pops from the Spanish names, yet now Asian-owned corner store. Casa Lebrato, ¿qué canto dominicano hay en mi barrio? I'm from every corner abuela told me to avoid. From every park I was warned not to walk through. I'm from superstition and women who do not hide their superpower. Two women who share one magical third eye and their wisdom, plus my own experience. I was born into melodious diversity, how everything about me is a mixture and nothing is separated, entangled in some way by some enmeshment of nature. ¿Qué canto dominicano hay en mi barrio? Individuals that contribute to a bigger picture. Minority that knows we are majority, we are aware we are more than community. I'm talking about a conscious people who eat plenty and give more. We thrive in the face of adversity. Poverty poses no threat. See, we are healthy in blessing. Unrecognizable under reconstruction, also known as trying to wipe us out, also known as trying to push us out. I am rock, from unmovable, from strike you down and overcome, and laugh at the attempt of the restraint of the spirit of Madam's organ, how they try to drain you of your culture with neon lights and false advertisement. See, they've come to experience you at your most revised and televised, wiping you out of all of your canto dominicano. No, I will rep you when you were still yourself. Your impoverished, unpolished, crooked, art-filled way of love still swims in my heart. Soy del tiempo de las mariposas. I flew into the future to see where I will go, to see who I might be, because I am, always have been, and always came from love. Y ese es el canto dominicano de mi barrio.
I just want to say before I begin that never let anyone take your voice, and let Oxon Hill High School be an example of the youth taking back their voices and standing in solidarity with the Black community. Hands up, don't shoot. I'm from the DMV, DC, Virginia, and Maryland, which is informally pronounced Maryland. We are the capital of mumbo sauce. We drizzle that on everything. I'm from the place where there's a carry-out on every corner, right next to the liquor store with the old heads chilling outside of it, ready to give you the best life advice you've ever heard. You know the place where the White House rests its pretty head a couple blocks down south. Yet political freedom couldn't be farther away. I bet you the DMV is the only place in the world where in every single classroom there has to be that one hard-headed boy who stays beating the desk to make that go-go beat. Something in the air here makes the D14 buses feel like limousines, and the Metro train, a Hollywood movie premiere, our stories are always unfolding in the most unlikely crevices. If you take an empty seat and look left, you'll witness a lady in a world lost eons away who continuously every week decides to grace us with her personal concert, yet she can't sing a note to save her life, but somehow the tone-deaf notes carry through the subway cars and leave little droplets of hope that stain like morning dew on the windows. If you look left, you'll see two boys fighting with their friends surrounding them, either screaming, "Y'all stop her, boy, you better crush him." The intensity of their emotions cause the subway cars to shake and the floors to tremble and the hearts of the onlookers to spark up like flames that have not yet abandoned their nature. If you look up, you'll notice God smiling down on us in silence. If you look out the window, you can see the world passing us by, but that's the thing. The world can pass us by, overlook us, disregard us as much as it wants to, but the DMV is a universe construed in itself. Our mothers graduated from the universities of single, alone, and scared, and now they hold PhDs in what it means to make it through. They planted us as seeds in the tough soil, and watered us with their prayers. And the salt of their tears nurtured us through the long, long droughts that threaten to suck all the life from our stems. You may know them as inventors because we are warrior plants. The DMV creates soldiers. Now, as a kid, you may have gotten roasted. Them ears were a little bit too big. That shirt wasn't real polo. Somebody was going to point it out. Boy, I'm about to get you with them. And the crowd of rowdy fourth graders most likely went wild, no doubt. It stung a little bit. It hurt. The pain of not being good enough does not silence after the laughter dies down. But through fogs of misconception, the world likes to press on us. We just have to realize that DMV is only a mother who impresses tough love on her children. It taught you how to fight back. Every insult, every laugh, every taunt only toughen your skin into steel armor that deflects hatred. The world is going to pick apart every single flower petal you possess and try to crush it into pieces, torch it, and then laugh at the flame, and you have to know how to fight back. The DMV taught us how to want for better things, made our hungry stomachs echo with a need that was on such a high frequency ears could not hear, ingrained in us the need to look for greener pastures when all we saw was dead grass outside. The DMV is a gun that's shooting us off into the world as bullets that do not kill but bring life, and equipped with the tools we need to build cities, empires, kingdoms, and show the world what a kid repping the DMV can really do. The DMV is the greatest teacher of all. My hood, our hood, it's home. Thank you.
Hi. Hey, y'all. It's time for the DJs and the B-boys and B-girls to shine. On the ones and twos, please welcome Katie Did It, DJ JPEG, and DJ Zadex.
Okay. out, shake that, do your ass out, freak that, do your ass out, work that, do your ass out, bang that, do your ass out, shake that, do your ass out, freak that, do your ass out, work that, do your ass out, bang that, do your ass out, shake that, do your ass out, freak that, do your ass out, work that, do your ass out, bang that, do your ass out, shake that, do your ass out, freak that, do your ass out, work that, do your ass out.
I found my heart had grown colder.
The ones of your kids I can't dismiss. My past has me bruised. I'm from the truth, and the truth won't let me lie right next to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed the B-boy and B-girl students, Nelson, Carrington, Nicole, James, and Facile. Show them some love one time. Yo! Yo. Show some love for the DJs, y'all. Instructor DJ RBI.
Yes.
And for these wonderful, wonderful artists up here on stage.
Oh, yeah. Give them a hand.
With instructors Max, Rose, and Assad up here holding it down. It's been great so far, right? It's been good? Yes? Yes.
All right, so before we go, all right, we're going to give you one more dose of the MC, okay? So you guys gotta enjoy this one, all right? Because this is it.
Show some love to Diamond, Ephraim, Bobby, and Sydney, y'all.
Here we come.
Hello, Kennedy Center. Oh, I want y'all to rock with me. Can y'all do that?
Yo.
Yeah. Come on. Say, all right, one more time. This song is about dreams, okay? Say, yeah, 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 yeah. Say, all right, one more time. I need y'all to wave your hands in the air for me. Say, come on, yeah, one more time. Yeah, come on, y'all. Yeah, come on, one more time. All right, one more time. Yeah, 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 yeah. Say, all right, one more time.
They said we couldn't make it. Aim high with that shot, we gonna take it. I'm not to nothing like air and space. They gonna discourage me, but they can't keep with this pace. Be like Rolling Stone on the Tammy show. Can't follow me, cause I'm already in the zone.
Yeah.
They always told me that my dreams were a lie. Lay it down and hit it one more time.
See, I can see you and me. We're living life like a fantasy. We're taking over all our dreams. Oh, baby, can't you see? I believe in you and me. And all the things we were meant to be. We're living life like a fantasy. Oh, we a legacy.
Americano, vengo conquistalo, going commando like a desperado. Get it well done como carne asado. Pray like a nun solo para salvarlo. Mucho sacrificio solo para un chance. My destiny wasn't real, I'm not Beyonce. Pero no me importa, sigo siendo rey. From the dawn of day till the sun goes away.
I woke up in the morning, already dressed. I looked in the mirror and said, you the best. I got big dreams to be living. And I got these visions that I see. No negativity will mess up my focus. I got dreams of people saying, he wrote this. I got dreams of being number one on the charts next to my name. I want rap superstar.
Come on.
All right, one more time. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Come on, clap your hands.
All right,
one more time. All the days of working hard, well, I guess it's paying off. I'm taking what life has for me. See, I'm the young voice of DC, and I know I can't go wrong as if I'm singing to my God. This is one of my sweet dreams, and I'm making it a reality. Come on, come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all right, one more time.
One more time. Come on. Yeah, yeah.
All right, one more
One more time.
One more time.
Come on, y'all. Yeah. Oh, yeah. One more time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
All right, one more time.
Break it down. Say, oh, yeah. Say, all right, one more time.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a night in the world of words, beats, and life. I'd like to welcome all of the students to the stage now. Come on out, y'all. All of them. And we're very, very excited to welcome 21 new apprentices into the WBL family. Come on out, y'all. Come on out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All the performers and the students that are here, as well as the 21 apprentices. Let's go, everybody, everybody, everybody go. All performances, everybody. Everybody. So our apprentices have their certificates, or are supposed to have their certificates. We're not actually doing a one-by-one type. Oh, look. We got 21 new apprentices. I'm so excited about that. You know what that means? That means we pour into them. You know what I mean? To bring out the best in them in terms of their art form and them as artists. That's what that means when we induct them. It's a big deal to us. You know what I mean? Because the light shines and it has to carry on. And yeah, so welcome everybody. Welcome all the new apprentices. Special shout out to all the instructors. If I didn't shout you out, you know you're loved and appreciated. Yeah, it is DJ. DJ Two-Tone, our chess instructor. Got the big chessboard in the back. And everybody show a warm round of applause and love for Mozzie. You're not going. You know how you do. Thank y'all for coming out. Good night. God bless. That's his thing. All right. So, yeah, that's the show. Y'all enjoyed, right? Thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of the evening. Good rest of the week. Peace.